Bentley Baptist Church, the church that I belong to, is a Baptist church. But what is baptism? Why have we put it into the name of our church and the thousands of other churches around the world known as Baptist churches? Well, practically, a baptism is when we submerge someone completely under the water just for a moment, and then we bring them back up again. But why do we do this? Why would someone get into a pool of water with their clothes on, allow themselves to be pushed under the water, and then hoiked up? It doesn't sound very dignified or holy and supernatural, does it? So what is baptism? Well, in the Bible, we read that Jesus was baptized as an adult. John the Baptist baptized adults, and the disciples and early church baptized adults as one of the steps to becoming a follower of Jesus and part of the church. All of these baptisms were what we call baptism by full immersion. And this means that, as I've already said, the person is entirely submerged underwater by the person who baptizes them. But one of the most important things we believe about baptism is that it should be the choice of someone who believes in Jesus, and not something done to a baby or a small child who's not yet decided what they believe for themselves. Baptism should be an act of commitment by an individual to say, I want to follow Jesus. But why dunking in water? Why don't they just read out a promise or make a statement or get a certificate saying, I'm a Christian now? Why do we dunk them in water? Well, it's symbolic of what God has already done in that person's life. Baptism means, well, a few different things. The first one that it means is that they've repented. And this word, it means that they've turned from what they used to do and the way they used to live, and they're going to go a different way. And baptism is a way of saying, I've been washed clean of all of the things that I used to do wrong by Jesus. The baptism doesn't wash you clean, but it shows what Jesus has done for you. The second thing is that it's about rebirth and new life. I've already kind of touched on that. But baptism is, as we go under the water, saying, I die to who I used to be. The old me is dead now. And as we come back up, it's as though we're saying to everyone, I have been born again in Jesus. The next thing it means is that we are repurposed. We are repurposed. As we're washed clean and as we choose to live a new life, we're no longer the person we used to be. And it's a way of saying, I want to live for something different now. I want to live my life for a new purpose. And the last thing it is all about is being refilled. Not just refilled with purpose, as we've mentioned, but refilled with the Holy Spirit of God, filled with his Spirit, with his gifts, with his power. And sometimes when people are baptized, they experience a powerful sense of God's presence and God's power filling them and doing something supernatural within them. We believe that baptism is for believers, so someone who's become a Christian, who's given their life to God, the next thing they should really start thinking about is being baptized, not keeping their faith to themselves, but making a statement publicly to everyone. I'm a Christian, and from now on, I'm going to live a different life. That's what it means to be baptized.